Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As I said in yesterday's video, today was going to be a sneak peek secrets type video for what we're going to be experiencing for the next dungeon and hopefully the next few updates to come. So today we actually got a confirmed sneak peek from Vinny and I'm super excited to show it with you guys, and we're going to just go over everything that happened last night because Joey was in general chat giving us all the tea on Dungeon Quest, so let's just jump straight into it. As I said last night, Joey was actually in the Dungeon Quest general chat actually giving us a ton of tea for the next few updates. He was asking us questions, asking us for ideas, and he even confirmed some things that are and are not happening here in Dungeon Quest. So I thought I would give you guys the sneak peeks and everything about them. So on the screen right now, we are starting off with the very first one, which Vinny posted in Dungeon Quest sneak peeks chat on the server, and he goes, coming as soonish by @TamBrush. We see a dragon. We have our first look at the brand new update being a dragon, either boss or mob. Don't know exactly whether we're going in that direction yet, but we have a dragon. It is not textured at all, it's not colored, it's not yada yada yada. We have a dragon mesh, and I'm super excited because it looks like he is roaring. He looks like he has some wings, so I'm not sure if this is going to be one that flies around or is a movable boss, but we have a dragon. He may take to the skies. Does this mean we're going to get like a Hell's type area? Are we going to get like a dragon's lair? No idea what we're going to get. So we have a ton of theories that we can start basing off of just this one image alone for the brand new dungeon and what bosses we are going to be having. But that's not what I'm interested in today, because as I said, Joey was here. Joey gave us a ton of information, and we're gonna go over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 screenshots that I have from Joey. They may or may not be in order. Can't seem to remember which one's in order or not, but we're going to just start. So the first one we are going to be is Joey said in the general chat saying, I once thought of creating a storyline with a long dungeon that wraps up the previous dungeons, bringing back corrupted versions of all of the old bosses. By this, he could mean that we may end up getting different chapters here in dungeons, hopefully. I would love to see all of the dungeons get wrapped up into like little mini storylines, and once you complete a storyline, then you get like an achievement on something, and then you move on to chapter 2. So for example, we have like a medieval type pirate type stage at the moment going on, and then for example that would end with steampunk sewers being more in the future, and then we start again with a new chapter, possibly starting somewhere from like dinosaurs or dragons or something like that in the future, which would tie into something like the very first sneak peek that we had. I think a lure of some sort or some storyline would actually be really helpful in this case. You could actually create cutscenes for this type of thing and actually have quests to go on adventures like this as well, which I'm hopefully going to be writing up a lot of them, because I would love to see quests here in Dungeon Quest, and I know that ideas are very hard to think of, especially when you have a ton of ideas, and for example you'd have to probably do level scaling with these as well. I thought I would just try and help out and write a ton of different ideas and suggestions for quests for them. So if you have an idea for a quest, put them down below, because I want to see what you guys want to see in quests. And the next photo that we have here is Joey going, a new item slot is definitely a possibility and something we bring up a bunch. So this means they have thought about adding an extra item slot for us all to use. So currently we only use Q and E for our 2 spells, and you can use those spells for warrior, mage, yada yada. We have brought up here in the past on my channel a possibility of a 3rd slot, even being not just like a 3rd spot just for a spell, or possibly being for an only equipable item. So for example, a healing amulet would give you like healing every so often, or a speed buff. So if you had like speed buff but you would do reduced damage or something along those lines. But it is in the works, and it has been talked about quite a ton between Joey and Vinny, and I'm super duper excited for that, and I'm kind of glad that they've brought that up, because why wouldn't we want an extra skin, but a skin, oh my goodness, an extra slot. But we also had Joey yesterday saying, what skin should we add right now? Tell me and I'll add it. what he means by this is a cosmetic skin. And obviously a lot of us are just like, you know, just having fun going around in the chat about what we should do. And my friend Malia actually said add a berry armor skin. So Joey, as a joke, ended up putting this in the general chat with a with the noob in a giant berry costume. And then I sent him a reference photo as well, and he's like, hey, it looks just what I drew. But yeah, I would love to see different things come to the game to do with more cosmetics, especially ones that the community have personally suggested. And that's why Joey was trying to ask us for all of our feedback. And who wouldn't want to walk around in a giant berry outfit? Probably the majority of people, but I'd probably wear it. Let's be honest, I would wear that 100%. And then we actually started talking about what spells he should make as well. And we said as a joke, come on, Joey, I'll be this and I'll just throw myself into the fight, because Joey said, KiraBerry spell shield, requirement level 130, throw KiraBerry at an enemy and flee. Like that? Yeah, that would be a perfect spell, and I think it'd be just utterly hilarious to have a little joke spell like that, even if it was just as a, like, as like a cosmetic type skin. I don't know. It's just something that we really have fun with here on Dungeon Quest, and I like it so much. But this is the main factor that Joey did actually bring up last night is, would you guys like to see the old cosmetics come back, or was keeping them rare a better option? Obviously, the very first lot was like the samurai and the angelic person, and then we had further on, we went to the beach girl, we went to the demonic one, we went to the princess, and we had a ton of skins happening back then, and a lot of people actually want them now because they didn't realize how big they were going to be in the past. Now they are very rare to get. And someone was putting a up vote or a down vote on it. A majority of people said yes, but in the chat, the majority of people actually said no, because they do have these as collector items now. Someone actually suggested to maybe just add trading of skins as a possibility, or even just the possibility of like, for example, like paying like either some Robux to put it in your inventory to be able to trade away to someone, so then you can actually like use it as another currency within the game itself. I don't know about that one personally. I love to see them being rare, but I would like to see like one of the first 1 to 3 rounds of cosmetics, possibly not the exact cosmetics, but different versions of them. So for example, we had a angelic guardian. That angelic guardian could come back with a reskin, or just possibly like the ninja one being like the black ninja outfit to like a white ninja outfit, for example, or like a red one or a blue one, or something along those lines. I think that'd be much more interesting to bring back an old version of a cosmetic and then bringing back an entire new one entirely. And fun fact, Joey actually said in general chat last night, yes, we were originally going to make a place where you can set up shop and people could buy your items for set prices. So kind of like a black market kind of deal. I think that would have been it would have been interesting to see how the economy had gone in that type of situation, but I understand why they didn't end up going with it, because imagine the amount of toxicity inside of the trading chat and everything that would have happened by then, because we already know how bad the trading community can get. Let's be honest, guys. But we actually got one of the biggest peeks at what could be added into the game yesterday. And Joey actually turned around and said, V Kathy actually just made a mini game and was thinking of adding it into the main lobby, so we could start to get little mini games inside of the lobby to pass our time. And I think that would be a very awesome thing to add. And some people actually said, why don't we just add Ultimate Fisher? Because if you don't know what Ultimate Fisher is, it is Joey and Vinny's first game. If you guys want to go check it out, it is on Vinny's main page. But I think adding a main mini game to the lobby would be so fun, just to pass some time, or even get like a leaderboard statistics on there, just to have some fun, or even earn like titles from it from completing a certain amount of rounds on it, or yada yada, you know what I mean. But we also did get a confirmation because someone was asking about shields in the game last night, and Vinny and Joey basically turned around and said, guys, no shields. And that's kind of where the whole KiraBerry spell kind of was a thing, because I was like, I'll be the shield, and yeah, okay, things get weird in general chat. But Joey actually said in general chat last night, gold trading may be available soon. And yes, I think I bring up lower level content every time we have a discussion on the future of Dungeon Quest, because we were talking in chat about the possibility of adding gold trading in just to stop a lot of scamming happening, as well as the discussion of Dungeon Quest as a whole, because a lot of the lower levels don't actually want to stay there anymore because it is such a big gap towards dungeons, whereas in the later ones it's every 5 levels and so on, whereas this is currently you can do this, but you've got to grind for a lot more longer than normal. And a lot of people actually really agreed with him adding earlier content to the game, and I think it'd be really, really awesome as well. And then obviously back onto the subject of Ultimate Fisher. Vinny has a game called Ultimate Fisher, as I stated before. And Joey said, what do you guys think of us adding fishing into the game? What do you guys think of adding fishing into the game? Merging the two games together to bring an ultimate fishing journey or quest line for Dungeon Quest as a whole, or a new way to earn XP, or a new way to earn certain like cosmetics or like armors in the game. So for example, you can fish out a anchor cosmetic, or you can fish out a mermaid's tail cosmetic, or something along those lines. I think it'd be a really, really cool aspect to have in, just as another way to get some cosmetics or some titles or little cosmetic items like that. I think it'd be really, really awesome to do. And we actually got the confirmation that it was going to be a long shot, was yes, ranged weapons and shields would require quite a revamp to the game. So at this point in time, they haven't really thought about that. But that is all of the sneak peeks of what happened here in general chat last night. I honestly think it is amazing. And back on the screen right now for the main sneak peek that we did get, which was the dragon. And I'm super duper excited for this one to come out because I cannot wait to see it personally. And I cannot wait to bring theories to you guys because I'm super excited for it. But other than that, if you guys liked today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Also hit the notification bell if you'll be notified every single time I post a video or start a stream. And thank you so much to the people on the screen right now for being my current channel members. You guys are amazing, and if you want to learn how to become a channel member, just click the join button either down below or on my main channel page. And other than that, I hope you guys have a lovely day or night wherever you guys may be in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye guys!